Hey guys, Cold Guy here, and today I have a replay for you guys featuring the Tortoise, which, driving the Tortoise today is Ian, or Visor I believe is how his name is pronounced, I don't know, but he's in the Tortoise! Highest DPM in the game. Actually, I think the Badger's been buffed to have just a touch more, finally, hallelujah. But otherwise, Tortoise, tier for tier. Okay, actually, if you want to do tier for tier, let's see, the ISG 122S is probably has the highest DPM tier for tier. But here at tier 9, we've got the Tortoise, highest DPM in the game, I think, virtually tied with the Badger. And you're at tier 9, you have armor, and now you have a little bit of mobility. They buffed this thing's top speed to 25. As you can see, as he's going down this little bit of a slope, he's going 27, even hits 28. I don't know what equipment he has on here, but I can assure you, whatever he's using does him good in this game. Absolute monster game on the Tortoise. Highest damage I've ever seen in a Tortoise. Actually, probably the highest damage I've ever seen in a pub battle at tier 9. Also, not only that, but he is top tier, meaning he's fighting 7s. That means there's not that much health on the battlefield to pull off this amount of damage that he's about to do in the Tortoise. He's about to be a bunker. But it's a long drive in the Tortoise to get pretty much anywhere. So quickly we'll go over just what this tank does. 7.1 seconds reload base on this 400 alpha damage gun, giving it over 3,300, I believe, base DPM, accuracy of 0.31. Oh, baby. And armor all over the place. This tank used to have weak spots just here and there and everywhere, but they've buffed those weak spots since then. The weak spot where you want to hit this tank is now the cupola, but you want to hit near the center of the cupola because there's now armor finally covering this thing's giant machine gun port on the top. And the thing about weak spots are, it's great for tanks to have weak spots. I 100% agree. And the issue with the Tortoise was it was so slow and had one of the biggest weak spots known to man that it just didn't work. Now they buffed its speed, and they made it so you have to hit the center of the weak spot for you to actually do damage. And so that's really, really nice. Slow tanks should have weak spots, but they should be harder to hit weak spots. My opinion, T95 is a good example of that. But what is this? A stock Tiger. What are you doing, sir? One shell into him, and watch this reload. And another shell into him. Does not kill him. Gets a bit unlucky there. Just needed 8 more damage, but finally he goes down. There's a tank on his right. It's another Tiger. Hello, Tiger, but what's this? A Black Prince. Hello, Black Prince. Like, he's just fighting 7s, and I know a lot of people are like, well, he's just fighting 7s. Just watch the show. Just watch the damage tick up. He's already up to 2,000 damage. Be careful of hitting that drive wheel there. Yep. The drive wheel of the Black Prince, when he's angled like that, you don't really want to shoot. The drive wheel is not in front of any armor, so you actually won't penetrate. And so if you're playing a Black Prince, it's actually really good at side scraping and just baiting shots. But this Tiger he's fighting unfortunately knows how to penetrate this Tortoise here, and he's doing a good job at just that. One bounce. Oh, someone else shoots him and pens him. Gets another bounce from the Tiger, but the third one goes through. He's got, what's this, an AMX on his left, and another tank has joined the fray. AMX the AMX, and now he's pulling back. The Tiger's already loaded, but the Tiger bounces his entire magazine. Misses the shell there, and here comes, what is that, a Tiger 2? He's got a lot of tanks in front of him. A lot of them shooting him. None of them coming from behind, which is kind of nice. Oh, bouncing off the Tiger 2 there. Buffed upper plate. Works really well. Even at that angle, he aimed for the drive wheel. I know where he's aiming. Unfortunately for him, the shell did not go there. There's a one-shot Tiger. Yes, he finishes him off. Good. Down he goes. Now he's got these 2 guys in front of him. Look at this. 4,300 damage, and he's nowhere near done. Tiger puts a shell into his drive wheel. Actually hits him in the outside drive wheel, it looks like, and someone else hits him on the inside drive wheel. That was a little bit weird. Doesn't matter. Puts another shell in. Now he's getting the assist damage off of him, and boom. Down goes the Tiger 2. All that's left is this AMX. Does he have the reload on him? Yes, he does, and he is now out of AP shells, and he's off to his APCR. Onto his APCR. He's up to 5,000 damage. He takes a lot of HESH in this vehicle. It's got good HESH shells. 120 millimeters of penetration, 515 alpha damage. I would personally probably take around 8, maybe 5 in the Tortoise, but he's got quite a plethora in here. 6,300 damage here, and he gets hit by a Tiger P from behind. Hello, Tiger P. Turns his tank around, and the Tiger P bounces off the next shot. Goes for his tracks and doesn't even track him. This is a thick boy. Yeah. They're going to take 2 shots probably to track this guy. But it was enough to damage the tracks enough so that, you know, His tracks come off with the slight ram, but the Tiger P fluffs his shot. Oh, and he gets tracked 7,600 damage. Down he goes. Finished off by the Tiger 1 A18, who's been giving him support throughout this entire game. Nobody went to this side on his team other than this Tiger with him, and it has paid off so far. 7,600 damage. He may as well just end the game here, but he's not because he is psychic. I'm just kidding, he's not psychic. But he puts a shell into the Egg Tiger 88, who had not changed positions. He remembered where he was, puts a shell straight in, kills him. 7,800 damage is now what he is up to, and now he's trying to decide which way he wants to go. There is a full health E75. Where did you come from, sir? Does not matter. 5 shells left. 5 APCR shells. That should be enough to kill this E75 if he puts the shells in properly, if he hits where he needs to. However, the downside is the fact that the E75 can one-shot our Tortoise and has the gun more than capable of penetrating the Tortoise. So he's got to be careful here. Don't give him a clear shot. Hits his ammo rack. He's wiggling around. Someone else puts a shell in the E75. The E75, did he fire? Did he miss? I don't know. Puts another shell into the E75. Oh boy, E75 is now facing, but it does not matter with that shot. He is a one-shot thanks to his ally, and now he's got one more APCR shell, and there's a Lova. Hello, Mr. Lova. This is our last APCR shell, and he's out, and he's up to 9,625 damage, and I don't think he realized he was down to his hesh. Now he is. Oh, he puts it into his transmission. Right here, that lower plate would be a best place to shoot, in my humblest opinion, and that's where he's going for. Probably maybe splash underneath. Oh, he doesn't do that much damage. Maybe he's trying to splash under the mantlet, splash the roof. What's he going for now? Over 100 damage or not too bad. He's just going to have to splash away here as he runs out of ammo in his Tortoise. There we go. 273 splash there. Absolutely huge. One more hit point. Hit him anywhere. He does. Finishes him off. E75 TS in the distance. Back of the turret. He penetrates. 10,726 damage done. 1,400 assist damage. 4,155 damage blocked. And the game is not over. There is a Stuer mill and an artillery unit somewhere in play. And he's in one of the slowest tanks known to man. He gets going 28 kilometers an hour. 29. He must have some speed going in here, which frankly is probably a pretty good idea in the Tortoise. It's slow. 25, not super slow like it used to be, but it's still pretty slow. But he's going around at 27, looking for this artillery and this Stuer mill. But you know what I'm going to do for you guys? I'm going to boost the speed 250%. So right now you see the Tortoise going at almost, let's see, probably about almost 60 kilometers an hour when it actually reaches its top speed of 25. And it still looks slow. But man, oh man, just imagine being able to drive around the Tortoise like at that speed though. Just that would be really, really fun. But we just watch him climb this hill. It's going slowly. But there we go. Someone is on the cap circle. He's going after him. What's it gonna be? Well, it's obviously the Arnie's dead, and was squad over there. So it's obviously gonna be the Stuer mill. He's got HE. He can pen the Stuer mill with hash easily. 15 millimeters of armor. A lot of HE can't go through that. But this tank is more than capable of just that. Where is this guy going to be? However, he is a one-shot. They're both one-shots for each other. And he just fires and snaps. Puts it in 10,996. 4 damage off of 11,000. Damage done there in his Tortoise. Holy Toledo Batman. 9 kills to go with that. 2,900 base experience. Almost 3,000 base experience points in a tech tree vehicle. Think about that. Radley Walters, high caliber, even had an ammo rack. 2,900 base experience points. Congratulations, Ian, for having an absolute cracking game in the Tortoise. A game most of us can only ever dream of in virtually every single tank known to man. Like, this is something most of us, 99% of us, are never going to do. So congratulations for having such a great game. And thank you so much for sending this in. If you guys enjoyed, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT. Link in the description below. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, and peace out.